The flexibility of Tindeco Vision really starts with how we handle data. Obviously, in the investment management platform, data is fundamental. So the data that we bring into the system, what we call the data, how we allow you to create groups of data, so for instance, groups of assets, that all allows us to offer you an investment management platform that fits the way you think about managing money. So if you think about different investment managers, they might call groups of assets different names. They might put them into collections and say, well, these are assets that we don't want to buy, and these are assets that we do want to buy, and they may have different rules for creating those groups. Each asset manager has different rules for which assets they can invest in. So that may be on the level of a client or a product, and it may vary for each of those. So they need to flexibly define groups of assets in which they can invest. A lot of systems don't allow you to very flexibly create these groups and work with these groups, but Tindeco Vision does. For asset managers who are running a traditional top-down investment management process, we can help them automate their rebalancing. So, for instance, if you have an investment committee that chooses a tactical asset allocation, and you have model portfolios which are based upon that tactical asset allocation, and then you have client portfolios which are derived from model portfolios but may have restrictions, with Tindeco Vision the whole process can be automated. So an investment committee can make a decision that can filter down into different tactical asset allocations at the level of different products. New model portfolios can be constructed, taking those tactical asset allocations into account, and then client model portfolios can be constructed, taking into account client-specific restrictions. Handling all of those steps in an automated fashion can save an asset manager a lot of time and expense. So yes, you're right. We talk about deep innovation. And that's not necessarily the same thing as our USPs. Where we're most deeply innovative is in the proprietary designs that we use to model assets. So we see assets as being both dynamic and recursive. And what that means is we're able to, first of all, build portfolios and groups of portfolios in a way that we can drill down and look through very easily. So we can look down into a fund and see its components. Same with a structured product. But we can also build up portfolios from groups of assets like rules or strategies. And rules or strategies are inherently dynamic. So these are collections of assets that evolve over time. So we are able to build portfolios based upon rules which hold assets, which change over time, and those rules and those strategies give us the ability to deliver automation, essentially.